Good morning, students. Today is Saturday, so I am back. I'm HS Raghav from Bangalore. Today we'll discuss about very important aspect of your school studies, that is grammar. Whoever I talk to, whoever has spoken to me, I'm told grammar is very difficult. Grammar is very difficult to be taught. So, if it is difficult to be taught, understand, imagine, it must be very difficult to be learnt. No, I don't go with that. Grammar is the easiest subject to be taught and learnt. Anybody who can have little basic idea about what is grammar, then it becomes very easy for a student to understand, learn grammar. The same way, it is very easy for a teacher to teach grammar to the students. Let us try to understand what is grammar. Now, the issue is when we start teaching grammar, neither the teacher nor the student knows why are we trying to teach or learn grammar. That is the first thing which is missing in any subject. Before we learn or teach, we should understand what is this? Why should we learn? Is it important for me to learn? So that let us try to understand. As per me, grammar is a set of rules and regulations by which a language is governed. Grammar is a set of rules and regulations by which a language is governed. One. Two, which is very important. It's always language which has come first. The grammar comes second. That means we started learning, teaching, speaking language and then we thought 4, 5, 6 of us are talking in little different way. So we thought let us frame some rules and regulations by which the language spoken by A, B, C, D should be same, should be similar so that understanding becomes easy. Suppose somebody in Tamil Nadu speaks to a person who is from UP or Bihar, both should be able to convey and listen, understand the things as desired by the speaker. So that is number 2, that language has come first and these rules and regulations which is called grammar were framed little later to ensure that the spoken language is simple and same as the listener. The listener can understand that easily. What is desired by the speaker can be understood by the listener also. So if you understand these two things, then learning grammar becomes very, very easy. I will give you an example. How do you drive a vehicle? Let us say car, motorcycle, cycle or anything else. Let's take example of two-wheeler, a bike. A motorcycle would have front wheel, back wheel, a stand, one handle, one petrol tank, one gear, one brake, mirror, seat to seat. So many things a motorcycle, a two-wheeler will have. Now, likewise, if you go back to your parts of speech, which is part of grammar, which is first lesson in the grammar, parts of speech. Very clearly, just listen this carefully. Parts of speech. That means our speech has got parts. So those parts are called parts of speech, which is noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So every word, every part has got the same important value as like motorcycle. You don't have a stand, you have problem. You don't have petrol tank, you have problem. You don't have handle, you have problem. You have front wheel but don't have back wheel, you have problem. You also should have chain and things like that. So accordingly, if you try to understand, grammar becomes very easy. Today we will just introduce parts of speech, the other things we will take in the next video of ours. As I said, parts of speech as it is, they are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So let us try to understand noun and pronoun today. Noun, the definition in the grammar book goes, noun is the name of a person, place, or a thing. Example, Mohan, book, Kanpur. So if you look at it, नाउन संज्ञा एक व्यक्ति, वस्तु या स्थान के नाम को कहते हैं. तो व्यक्ति का मोहन, मोहन इज ए नाउन. स्थान कानपुर, कानपुर इज ए नाउन. वस्तु बुक, बुक इज ए वस्तु, बुक इज ए नाउन. सो दिस इज द बेसिक डेफिनेशन ऑफ नाउन. प्रोनाउन, प्रोनाउन इज द नेम which replaces noun. Any word which can or which replaces noun is pronoun. So in place of Mohan, what you use, in place of book, what you use, in place of Kanpur, what you use is pronoun. So that the pronouns are I, we, he, she, it, they, and there are some other pronouns. So for understanding at basic level, let us restrict to he, she, it, they, I, we, you. These are the pronouns. These words can replace noun. So anything which can replace noun are pronouns. Adjective and other parts of speech we can take in the next video of ours. So I would just repeat, do not hesitate to try learning grammar. This is the easiest thing. Grammar is as like soul in our life. So if you don't have soul, there is nothing in the body. Accordingly, if you don't have grammar, if you do not understand grammar, there is nothing in language. This is required, the proper knowledge of grammar is required not only for understanding language, speaking, reading, writing language. This is also required in almost all the competitive examination which you write after you finish your education for getting a job. Everywhere this grammar would be there. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. We'll see you in the next class.